Hey there, Wes Dove here with Dove Development Consulting. I want to give you a quick snapshot for what you can expect to get and see in a daily dose of leadership over the next several days. But before I do that, I want to call attention to something that I'm really excited about. Cindy and I have worked really hard on this, and it's just some kind of cool stuff starting to come together. So over the last several months, it started in early January of this year, 2020, as we had some discussion with the Virginia Department of Labor in regards to how we could insert or how we could complement some of the resources available for the registered apprenticeships. So for folks working towards a journeyman and master's license in electrical and HVAC and cosmetology, and just you name it, any skilled trades through DPOR, the licensing agency here in Virginia, how can we use some of the coursework that we offer, whether it be in person or virtual at the time, to really help bridge a gap that a lot of folks had between the number of hours that were required in classroom training and what many technical schools offer. There's often a gap anywhere from 15 or 20 to maybe as much as 80 to 100, depending on the curriculum that's outlined and so on. And they have some basic skills and basic tools that talk about supervisory skills, and they talk about communication skills and a few things like that. But they don't go in depth into how do you lead. And as folks become journeymen, as folks become masters in their craft, they have bigger responsibility than just the technical side. So we thought, hey, how can the resources that we've put together really complement that? So we've gotten a verbal approval that counts, but we've also, for so much of what we do, been able to submit it for professional development credits through the folks that have the SHRM, the Society for Human Resource Management credentials for the senior certified professional and the certified professional, as well as the HRCI, the Human Resource Certification Institute, Professional of Human Resources and Senior Professional of Human Resources. So in that process, we've gotten all of our coursework digitally, and we can submit any of our coursework through SHRM to count for their professional development credits. PDCs is what they're referred to. But we're also working through the process of doing that with HRCI. So as it stands, our entire Emerging Leader Development digital course and the live third quarter course that we've got coming up starting August 6th has been approved, pre-approved for credit, every one of the 6 lessons. So if somebody takes that, they get 6 PDCs or 6 credits toward their recertification in the HRCI, the Professional Human Resources, and so on. And it's also 6 hours toward that registered classroom hours. But we also, now in our Leading at the Next Level program, we have nearly 40 lessons that are between 45 minutes and an hour each, and they're all followed by an assessment where you outline the specific action step you can take immediately, what the result you want to achieve from that action step, what success looks like, as well as what are other action steps that you can take as you move forward. Maybe not immediately, but you can put in place and really see tangible return on investment from your time and your effort that you've put into the lesson. Now, we've built those out. We've got nearly half of those approved. Just as I record this, I'm about a half an hour away from having a conversation with the folks at HRCI about how can we work through that process, how can I make sure I'm fulfilling their expectations and really giving top level content to everybody that participates. Now, Leading at the Next Level, we've done a couple things with it. The major course that we have in our platform, our digital platform at this point, again, has almost 40 lessons, and we add 2 new ones every single month. And it's really cool because if you get access, whether it's a 3-month, a 6-month, or a 1-year membership, you have complete access for that time to all the lessons in that course, and you can get all of those continuing education credits, whatever they may be, or the registered apprenticeship classroom hours. So legitimately, today it's almost 40. A year from now, it's going to be 64, because that's just the process that we follow. 2 new lessons every month that are approximately an hour and some change. So excited about that, but we've also done something else with that. Some of them follow a common theme that we've really built to be half-day or full-day lessons that we do with organizations. So we've built them out into specific products that you can purchase. One is called Recruitment, Retention, and Culture. That's a 3-lesson course that when you get that, you get unlimited access for as long as you want for the lessons that are in that course. So it's lifetime access. We've done 2 or 3 others. One's called Principles of a High-Performing Team, or Practices of a High-Performing Team, whatever. And we've built that out to where it's 3 or 4 lessons. And we've got 2 or 3 others. One's on communication. And gosh, as we really went through the peak of the COVID crisis, I really stressed about how communication in crisis, and tied to each one of the lessons, I did some bonus videos that's in that. So there's some extra things in there. So within that course, you've got some great opportunities. And again, we're working towards all of them being counted towards multiple different types of continuing education credit for your own professional development. It's one thing to really get stronger and be good in what you do. And I'll come back to that with a daily dose of leadership in a second. But it's another to check that box sometimes. Sometimes we just have to check the box for whatever credential we hold, but for that recertification. And gosh, we want to make sure it's really value added when you do that. Now, this week in a daily dose of leadership, we're going to dive in to what I'm going to call the cycle of success. Now, as Cindy and I are preparing for an on-site workshop coming up in several weeks with an awesome company that we work a lot with locally, it's on the Maxwell method of sales. And as executive directors with the John Maxwell team, we're exclusively licensed to do the Maxwell method of. So we do a lot in speaking, we do a lot in sales, we have a tailored coaching program that's not like business coach, life coach. It's for supervisors and managers to be able to coach their teams. But this specific lesson is in sales. And as I'm studying over the weekend for that, I hear one of our mentors make the comment that your belief determines your thoughts determine your actions, and your actions yield results. And your results reinforce your beliefs, and the cycle continues. And what I was thinking through that was, gosh, is that really any different? He's telling it in regards to how the sales process works and how we can become effective in a sales role, but it's not that much different in any other field or any other endeavor we're in, whether it's in sports or whether it's in our careers or whatever that may be. Gosh, even if it's in our marriage, our belief yields our thoughts, yields our actions, yields our results, which reinforce our beliefs, and it goes full circle. And I'm going to map out in a daily dose of leadership over the next several days how we can really implement that, how we can be strategic about each one of those things to really build a cycle for success in anything we want to apply to. If you don't have access to a daily dose of leadership, we look forward to you joining. You can click the link that's attached to wherever you're seeing this video. We look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day. God bless.